Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. Today we are doing my curly hair routine. This is just my everyday curly hair routine, what I do majority of the time. Occasionally things get changed up a little bit, but this is my tried and true routine. Today is the 6th day of Vlogmas, so don't forget to watch yesterday's video and don't forget to tune in for tomorrow's. So let's go ahead and get started and I'll show y'all how I get my curls. Hey guys, so I just got out of the shower, obviously. I'll show y'all what I use in the shower first. I use Not Your Mother's Bond Building Curl Talk shampoo and Dr. Groot Scalp Revitalizing Solution. Just depends which one I use, it doesn't really matter. I just use either. And then for conditioner, I use the Custom Conditioner for Me by Pros. Or I'll use the Matrix Mega Sleek conditioner, which I love as well. And then also about every few weeks I'll use the Olaplex Rich Hydration Mask. This one's pretty good. I just used it today. It has been super cold and dry out, so my hair did need a little refresh. It's already like frizzing up. I use the shower wet brush in the shower, and then I use this one out, and then I also use this one with the curl separators. I forget the brand of this. I also use a detangler, is the Rizzo's Curls one, and then my curl cream is the Rizzo's Curls Curl Defining Cream. And then I also like the Not Your Mother's one, but this is what I have right now. It's almost out. I usually do all of these steps in the shower, but obviously I'm out of the shower to show y'all. You need your hair to be super wet. So now my hair is all wet. We're gonna add the Rizzo's Curls Curl Defining Cream. I'm almost out. I need to get more styling cream. This is about how much I put in on one side of my head, which I have really long hair, so I don't know. You can decide how much, if you're following along, you can decide how much you think is good for yours. I have a very fine hair, but I have a lot of hair. About the same amount on the other side. And then I literally just rake it through with my fingers over and over until I think it's fully saturated. Wiping my hands off, I hate the way hair product feels on my fingers. It grosses me out. I use the Not Your Mother's Lasting Definition Curl Talk Flash Freeze Gel in Extra Strong Hold, so it's number 5. I've only really been able to find like number 2 or 3 in store, but number 5 is the only one that works for me. And then I do the same thing, and then I end it with praying hands, just going straight down. That is about how much I use. Again, in my hands, and then rake it through. This can go up a little higher just because it's not like adding any more moisture. And next, shocker, I'm going in with a little more gel, just about that much. I ran my hands under water to get them wet, and so the gel like distributes in my hands. And I'm just gonna start scrunching my hair, and your hair should be so wet, it sounds like this. Scrunch, scrunch, scrunch. I also really don't do anything for volume. If I'm specifically wanting volume that day, I'll put maybe a little bit of mousse in my hair. If I was air drying my hair, I'd basically just be leaving it at this, but scrunching my hair with a microfiber towel, just holding it, trying to get as much extra moisture out as I can, which I do prefer to air dry my hair. I feel like it usually looks better. I know a lot of people say like the exact opposite. They like how it looks diffused better, but it's really 50-50. That is about as much moisture as I think I'm gonna be able to get out. Now I'm going to diffuse my hair. I use the Dyson Coanda 2X. Of course, I just use the diffuser attachment. I really don't do anything too crazy with diffusing. I do have the fan all the way up, and then the heat at the lowest setting. I don't have it on cold because it'll take 3 hours to diffuse my hair if I did that, but all I'm gonna do is grab this entire left section and put it in the diffuser, Try to get as much as I can up top too. Do it like that and turn it on and hold it for about like 4 or 5 minutes. So that's the difference. I'm just doing that on one side. We're gonna go ahead and do the other. Okay, here's the other side. My hair's pretty crunchy because I use a crazy amount of gel, but that's the goal. Kind of go in the middle, if that makes sense, because that's not gonna get blow dried as well on side to side. Okay, I'm gonna flip upside down. Now I'm gonna just blow dry it basically like that, but not in my hand. I'm just trying to show y'all. I'll just do like one side and then kind of flip like upside down to the side. My camera cut off, but I just finished blow drying my hair the same way I was showing you, and I'd say it's about like 85-90% dry, and then this is usually where I stop unless like I have to go immediately, just because I do like it to air dry the rest of the way. But I'm gonna use the Dyson Omega hydrating hair oil. I use the Olaplex one. I use this one as well. I say the Olaplex and the Dyson one are probably my favorite. Just take a few drops, rub it together in my hands really good, and then just scrunch the bottoms a little. And then if your hair is super crunchy, you'll just do it to your whole head. Just keep scrunching your whole head until it's out. Yeah, this is my everyday curly hair routine. I do occasionally, like, if a piece isn't working right, like, let's see. I don't really like how this piece looks the best. I'm not gonna do it because it's still not horrible. Like this one, see how they're like weird? I would just spray it down with a spray bottle and use this brush. I'd brush that one strand out and then just like get a little bit more gel, put it in my fingers, and then finger coil it like this. Just, I'm kind of bad at it, but just like that. You hold it, you squeeze it, and then let it drop in. Usually that works fine, but I'm not doing anything crazy today, so I'm fine if my hair just looks like normal. What my hair looks like after I do it, and I do this probably every 2 to 3 days, I would say. I don't do it every day, just to leave my hair alone sometimes. And if I'm feeling super lazy, I'll get out of the shower, put my products in, scrunch it, and just be done, or not even put products in occasionally, just to give my hair a little bit of a break. But that's usually it. Occasionally I'll try something new, but I always go back to the same routine because it works fine for me. And my hair doesn't usually do the best if I do a like volume curly hair routine. Really only does good if I'm trying to get like decent definition. It's kind of iffy. Sometimes it'll start getting frizzy if I dry it full, like all the way, but I only do that if I have somewhere to be. If y'all want any more like routines like this from me, let me know. But do not forget to like, subscribe, comment, and turn your post notification bell on. Thanks for watching. Bye guys.